Rebecca, what else is going on out there?
Well, we've got a little bit of a nostalgic fluff surprise.
Wow, it sounds like a yogurt meets Cool Whip kind of a thing. So what's going on?
Throw in some Jell-O, I think you've got it.
All right, I'm wiggling. What's going on?
I was checking YouTube last night.
Watching Cocoon Cast on YouTube? What?
All right, you caught me. Every once in a while, I'll rewatch the show. Sony Pictures put on their community tab a picture of their lead actor holding their clapperboard. You know, the thing that goes...
Oh, yeah. We have one of those.
Right over there.
There it is.
They officially announced that the Karate Kid sequel, remake, what have you, not tied to the original movie, started filming yesterday.
Holy moly, that's so it's kind of nostalgic fluff.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not original, or it's not related to the original. This is what, Another Karate Kid? That's what it's called, Another Karate Kid?
It's called The Karate Kid. Just in case you wanted to...
The Karate Kid, with like italicized, The Karate Kid.
Just in case you wanted to be more confused, you have The Karate Kid from the 80s, you have the one with Jaden Smith, and now you have this one.
Wow. All right, let's talk. I remember the 80s version. Wow, that was something.
It was the best around, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I actually had to write an article on it that's a whole thing. I actually wrote a review back in the day when I was writing. I actually wrote a review for this movie.
Are you serious?
I am serious. I'm lying. I'm like, I know the 80s versions. Yes.
Love to pull up that review.
That's a something. I remember Karate Kid more than I probably should. I know you liked Cobra Kai.
Totally a Cobra Kai fan.
Yeah. So talk about this. When is it coming out? Who's attached to it?
So that's the funny thing. Remember?
It just starts off at, that's the funny thing. Yes.
Remember when I mentioned that Dune's release date got bumped?
Oh, yes. You were crying. I mean, I'm sorry. You were commenting. Yes.
We edited that one out.
Yes, right. We did.
So when Dune's release date got bumped, it started to create this cascading reaction that all of these other movies got bumped. And they hadn't even started shooting the dang thing at this point.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Our release date is officially December 13th.
Wow, that's like almost like next year, December. That's like close.
Pretty close. If you think about it, this was supposed to be originally released in June.
Ooh.
And then SAG-AFTRA strike happened.
Oh, yeah. Evil. Oh, it's a ways down the road. Who's directing it? I'm assuming they're shooting it. Meaning...
Oh, yeah. This is principal photography. We're talking.
Okay. And who's your actors and...
Well, I have a name for a director.
Oh, there's a start.
This is a bad sign. He doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. I had to Google him.
Oh, I'm laughing. You're like, Alejandro, could you please tell me? Yes. No. Okay.
Jonathan Entwistle. Now, supposedly he's also involved with a Power Rangers reboot that's going to be coming soon, too.
That does not appeal to me in the least. I'll tell you, I'm like, okay.
5 of my roommates. I know what we're doing next summer.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he's involved with that. The funny thing is, I can't find anything also on the screenwriter. My best guess.
Oh, this is scaring me.
It's mentioned that Rob Lieber is writing this. The closest thing I could find to a Rob Lieber is a producer of the same name.
Oh, I'm like, when you said Entwistle, I'm like, the bass player for The Who? I'm like...
That was my first thought, too, honestly.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, he's since passed, but I'm just laughing. I'm like, Entwistle, that's the name that comes to my mind, but I haven't heard of either one of these.
The most recent thing that he's done is the Peter Rabbit film, the first Peter Rabbit film.
Oh, from a few years back, right?
Yes. And then the Alexander, the No Good, Horrible Day project.
Yeah, the book. I remember that. It's fluffy. It has potential, but I can't get quite excited. I'm just kind of like, let's see what's going on.
There was an article I found that basically said they had over 10,000 submissions before they were able to figure out who was supposed to be their main character.
That's impressive, though, because that says we had reviewed recently True Grit, the remake, and we were talking about Haley and her, she was like, 10 or 11,000 people. So I appreciate the fact that they're actually trying to cast this well and understanding that a lot of people have love for this. Just like we were talking about with Ghostbusters, right? A lot of people have history with this movie.
I think that's pretty neat, but I'm still nervous. I know almost nothing about this project.
Which is interesting because you read and you read and you read and you read and you're like, I'm even on Wikipedia trying to figure stuff out. I'm like, uh-oh,
Yep.
is this a to be continued?
This is a further notice, keep your peepers peeled kind of situation.
Wow. Let's see if the box has any questions. Any questions from the box?
Based on the popularity of Cobra Kai, do you think that's going to really help this property? Or do you think they're rehashing something that shouldn't be rehashed?
I don't even know the story with this movie, so I can't really tell you. What I can suggest is the team behind Cobra Kai has stated that they thought about making some movies after the conclusion of the series. So I think that's just going to confuse the general audience at this point.
I'm already confused. See, it's working. I think it's to be continued.
Yep.
All righty, keep us posted, Miss Rebecca. Thanks for watching this Cocoon Cast news clip. This clip was taken from our weekly show that is released on the weekend.
If you like this news clip, please click that like button. It really helps us out. And if you want to know when we release our shows, click the subscribe button. And please share it with your friends. If you enjoyed this news clip, you might click the link to watch the full weekend show. Or click the other link to watch one of our deep dive movie reviews.
Thanks for watching, and remember, movies are better together.